I see you guys before. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous he bites and bites away. Men of the North, stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us?
Why of the gods?
We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past,
Sí, son las 4 y
our
15.
world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes. Their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands. To this day, they shame us. Very existence. The North bleeds. Flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip. Chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors. The scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The dark rulers abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they hold a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the nations from our kingdoms? Unite around the walls of the eternal fire. Now is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. None.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tir-Nalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Vale, ahora sí, estoy aquí y me marca una misión que no me corresponde. Vale, yo tengo que hacer esta, ¿vale? Y ahora quiero ir a ver a un herrero. Este herrero. Venga, vamos. A ver que compruebe esto como estoy. Cada pieza de armadura ligera. Esto lo voy a quitar, no me hace nada, no me interesa. ¿No tenía lo de la ballesta? O esquivar. Tengo un punto disponible. Este no estaría mal ya. A ver esto, ¿qué es esto? Este no está mal. Voy a hacer este. Y esta la voy a poner aquí. Vale. Vale, sigue. Y cuidado con estos fortachones que les parece que les guste Village People, ¿eh? Mira este marinero que hace aquí. Está aquí, parece que está esperando a su primo, de como son. Muy marineadamente. Soy marinero del amor. Estamos llegando. Es por aquí, pop, pop.
Help protect Ciri from the wild hunt.
Esas chatis ahí. Ah, estas son las brujillas.
I hope we can trust you.
You can. What a fringilla.
That I
Fringilla.
don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's
¿Dónde va
clearly
ese
in our
tío?
nature.
Bit about Frangilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Come on, boy, come on, come on, come on. Bueno, pues vamos. Espera, voy a saquear, ¿no?
Geralt?
So, feel any different after our encounter with the Djinn?
Yes. Now I feel regret.
Mean to say that
That I regret we didn't try that earlier. Much earlier.
think we would have argued less?
Quite the opposite. But the other moments would have been more intense as well.
Oye, oye, oye.
Moments like this.
Ah, me va la marcha. Adiós, morena.
We started talking about the past.
But didn't finish.
When the hunt had you. Hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase
Blood
through
and
different
fire,
worlds,
what the fire, boy,
all shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me, trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You've done
Tranquila.
the same for me.
Claro, claro,
I'm
no lo
touched by
dudes.
your certainty. But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, Red Riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Aradin want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Aradin believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims.
Qué conversaciones más interesantes. Estoy
I
viéndolo
knew I
con
had to
el
find Ciri before Aradin did. And if any man had the power and the means to help me, it was the
Ay.
Emperor. Besides, once all said and done, he was her father.
Vale, ¿qué es lo siguiente? ¿Por qué no viniste a buscarte?
Why didn't you look for me after you'd recovered your memory and your freedom?
I assumed you would recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely. Besides, I knew you'd fled the hunt. Eridan would never have let you go. He'd erased my memory, but you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had the chance with you. And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Vale, sobre lo que hablábamos antes.
Still can't get something out of my mind.
What?
No, ya está. Vale.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Si yo Leider, no. Que me siga la Jennifer. Pero quita a Jennifer, que quiero saquear aquí, a ver. ¡Hostia! Se arma un follón.
Shut up and fight.
Vale. Me voy a ir porque me van a perseguir estos cabrones. Se arma un follón por coger una botella de agua, tío. Que hay que ver, Se va a ver un follón. Vámonos, venga, vámonos. Me voy a asomar. ¿Ya se han calmado los nervios? No veas. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Ya se os ha pasado el enfado? Vale. ¿Dónde está este tío? ¿Está aquí? Que tengo... Ah, está aquí la hora. ¿Y la actriz me cuenta algo? A ver, Tricia, ¿sacan agua?
Got a minute?
Of course.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end.
Coño.
Even lived in an undersea kingdom.
Pues sí
for
que
a
hizo
time.
cosas, ¿no?
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
Freedom.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a little
Libertad
less
para
annoying.
ensanchar el ojete. ¿Qué se siente al viajar
Traveling
entre
between
mundos?
worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Interesting.
Difficult.
Nice, nice.
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avalok claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
So, need your advice about Yennefer.
Very well. Ask away.
Thing is, I'd like to take her somewhere once it's over. Someplace picturesque, beautiful even, where we can rest. You've been almost everywhere. Also know Yen well. Any ideas?
¿España?
Spala,
¿A Barcelona?
maybe Dolblathana?
The first
Ya,
roadside
va, en
inn.
España, Barcelona, claro.
Take her there. Pay for a month in advance. Carve "Do not disturb" into the room door and shut it behind you.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Muy bien.
Eridan's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avalok explains it, at any rate. You can do it too.
So you shouldn't actually ever use your power.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
Vale.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk
Vale, ahora
later.
hablaremos con la Tris Takanawa. Tris,
Yes, Geralt?
llevas mucho tiempo en
Been in
Novigrado.
Novigrad long?
Long enough to know how not to get caught and survive.
And before you
Bueno,
came
aquí
here,
todas, no hay
where
una
were
fea.
you?
Oh, places where I managed to get by without your help too. Which doesn't mean I'm not happy to see you.
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Gladly. I was about to ask the same.
¿Qué más? ¿Va todo bien?
You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer. You'd end up...
Creo que esta
I guess
conversación ya la
so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus...
Right.
Vale, adiós, adiós.
So long.
Bueno, ya voy a hablar con el apuntado este, que tú a Balak. Venga, vamos a hacer la misión.
You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Sí, vamos.
Anchors away.
Vamos a zarpar. Zarpamos por el mar divinamente, sinceramente. Enciéndeme una luz 20. ¿Esto cómo está? ¿Ya se ha descongelado? No, ¿cómo? Hemos ido a Skellige. ¿Qué ha hecho
Well,
esta?
that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Muy interesante.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages? Of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
Plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised and what he'll get in return.
Vale.
moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the ML. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
No. Pinta no la.
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift, the Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
Qué interesante.
No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Krach's longships are moored there. I'm off.
Good luck.
Vale. Me voy. Mi más sincero respeto, Jennifer de los Dolores. Bueno, pues voy a ir a... Adiós, me he equivocado. A ver la Fringilla Vigo, ¿esa quién es? Auberon, Rey de los Alder. Y la Fringilla, Shira de Tankerville. Qué caña eso, Me acuerdo de ese tío, el fantasma del árbol, que jodaba. Fringilla Vigo. Ah, la Fringilla, como marca también, Están todas potentes. Vale, voy a hacer misiones. No, voy a ir primero a... Recoge a Fringilla en el barco del Emperador. Oh, encuentra la piedra solar, es la primera que me sale. Va, pues haremos la de la piedra solar primero, va. Vale. La piedra solar está a tomar por culo. Costa de Marlin. Pues voy a ir al puerto. Me bajo del barco. Bajo por aquí, bajo por allá. Creo que por aquí había un punto de viaje. No, no es por ahí. Aquí me podría poner mi armadura de Scalish, ¿no? El Scalish esta es potente, a ver. ¿Qué nivel es esta armadura? 26. No me convence. Vale, voy a ir con la que llevo. Es un poco cutre, pero bueno. Coño. Si me subo a este barco y hago así, puedo llegar hasta aquí, ¿no? Sí. Vale. Y ahora, aquella torre que se ve allí, está guapa, ¿eh? Estos son los barcos del emperador. No me irán a atacar, ¿no? Tienen mucho peligro. Coño, hay que dar una pedazo de vuelta que no veas. Están aquí todos estos tíos aquí en medio, dando por culo. ¿Puedo meterme por en medio de ellos? Hola, ¿qué tal? Voy por aquí. No me...
Wait, Harley.
Me cago en su padre. Que te atrapo, leche. A ver. Vale. No sé si me la puedo tomar. ¿Puedo esperar a que se haga de noche? Vale, ahí vamos. No sé si tendré que subir al barco. No lo sé, tío. Estoy muy despistado, ¿eh? Ay.
Loose at will!
¿Me han visto? Tío, sube. No me ven, no me ven. Vale. ¿Tengo que subir a este barco? Es que aquí no lo veo. Tío, tira para allá, va, que me estás mareando.
Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
No lo veo que esté aquí, eso ya. Aquí no me ven. Estos cabrones, tío. Tendría que ir. Nadando por aquí. ¿Puedo subir aquí o qué pasa? No puedo, no puedo. ¿Por dónde quieren que suba? Por la... ¿Por el ancla? Es que no lo tengo muy claro. ¿Dónde había dicho que estaba eso? Ya no baja más, ¿no? No baja más, ¿no? Ya, de ahí no pasa. Joder. Tendré que ir al ancla, ¿eh? Supongo que tendré que ir al ancla. Pero si no, ¿cómo voy a subir al barco, macho? Ah, usar. Usar. Es lo que había que hacer, usar. Ahí voy. Falla el amor. Me infiltro directamente en la sensualidad de la noche. ¡Yepa!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Soy el emperador divino de las huestes del amor.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
¿En Cerricania?
In Zerrikania, she longed for sunlight.
I am known neither for my sense of humor nor for my patience.
Qué cabrón. El Witcher es que es un quedal, tío.
Because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but
Ya es grande,
disposable.
El emperador es grandote,
But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard.
Ahora Fringilla, como marca,
Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while.
¿Lleva una carta ahí de falda o qué es eso? De
The other
tal?
sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
¿Qué va a hacer?
And I despise teleports. But having you away, let's go.
Let's go, Batam. Pues bueno. Ya estoy aquí con esta. Veni, vidi, vigo. Veni, vidi, vigo. Veni, vidi, vigo. A Craig. ¿Dónde está el niño? A Craig. Filipa, ¿qué me cuentas?
What is it?
No need to thank me, Philippa. Always glad to save your ass. You're welcome.
You staked
There
a
you
game.
are.
That is why you saved me.
Way back when, did you really send assassins after Dijkstra?
You believe I do not remember we were once lovers.
Al Dijkstra lo corté en rebanadas, tío.
But I think you'd consider that in itself to be reason enough. Actually, I've long wondered why you parted. Quarreled even.
You see, Geralt, there are those who keep politics separate from their private lives, and those who do not.
Which one was Dijkstra?
The more boring of the two.
Adiós.
Farewell.
Vale, ahora voy a hablar con... que estoy rodeado de chatis. Esto no puede ser, ¿Estas quieren algo más? No.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
¿Y la Siri me cuenta algo?
Got a minute?
Of course.
¿Dónde estuviste? ¿Lo que hacer ir para organizarte? Nada, todo esto ya lo tengo
I
claro.
should
Vale,
go.
All right.
Muy bien, y esta es con la que ya he hablado. ¿No había una rubia pechugona de por ahí? Bueno, voy a buscar la piedra solar.
Was it hard? Killing that vermin?
May your rocks never crumble.
Craig.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw them all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the black ones, it pricks him even harder. The druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted nom.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Vale. Me voy por aquí, vengo por allá. Adiós, chatis. Vengo por aquí, subo por aquí, vengo por aquí. Perdón, pero sin querer. Candemore. Y ahora yo me vengo hasta aquí, que hay un punto de viaje rápido. Y le doy aquí, ¡pam! Para ir hasta... ¿Dónde? Hasta ahí. Coño, está en el castillo el cabrón. ¡Pam! ¡Ay, qué pena de vida! Bueno, sigo por arriba. ¿Ese qué está haciendo? ¿Veros cómo mean los cabrones? ¿Qué está aquí mi caballo? Sardinilla, ¿cómo estás? ¿Puedo sentarme? Sí. Vamos, Sardinillo, vámonos. Ya hacía tiempo que no te montaba. A montar por aquí, prácticamente. Come on, boy. ¿Puedo entrar por aquí? Chicos, ¿quieres meter la fan, tío? ¿Qué pasa aquí? Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Bueno, vengo por aquí. ¿El caballo me sigue o tengo que ir andando? No sé.
Respect, Witcher.
Respect. Ya estoy llegando. Está aquí el Armiño, Armiño. Armiño.
Never. That clear to you? You prefer to eat the black ones? I'd sooner eat the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
Ay.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor? This here is my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be caned by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him.
Joder, tío.
Let's end this.
Ah, ya está. Bueno, voy a saquear, voy a saquear. Espera, saquea, saquea. Pero tío, ¿quieres saquear? ¿Por qué no saquea? ¿Que tengo que subir a cargarme a ese? Venga, pues subo a cargármelo, va. Adiós, cabeza. Vale, voy a bajar y saquearé a estos. Tío. Vale, a ver, aquí hay más saqueamiento. Vale, a ver dónde está este tío. Se ha ido por abajo, cabrón. No, me he equivocado. Espera, espera. Me he equivocado, tío. No quería poner esto. ¿Este qué está haciendo aquí? Está pegando aquí. ¿Que hay que cargárselos a todos o qué?
Mistake.
Hostia, pues se me ha dado. ¿Qué me pasa? ¿Que estoy como cameo o qué? Ha caído. Ven para acá. Más cositas para mí. Pero tío, ¿te quieres esperar al niño que vamos deprisa? No, no, al asesino no le ataques. Espera al niño, me cago en tu padre madre, niño. Pero espérate.
I should not stay here.
Es como corre el niño, Pim pam, pim pam, pim pam. Toma la casita. Pim pam, pim pam, pim pam. Aquí ni a enemigos del ojeno. Ahora pasamos de vosotros. Mira cómo corro, mira, te adelanto. Hasta aquí hemos llegado. Pues ya has empezado tú el lío. Ah, posible.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More witches' work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
Esto lo hice yo, me acuerdo. La hermana del que viene a ayudarme, que es la hija del otro. Sí, me acuerdo.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Kroch sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugas.
Ha! An agreement? Only Kroch believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugas' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
He vuelto para... ¿Cómo está Ceres? Vamos a preguntar por la chati que está de reina ahí.
As the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugas excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
And the lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Kraft's will, or fail. Yet we'll find volunteers for another.
Sounds like Hjalmar.
A ver, ¿has oído hablar de la piedra solar?
Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
Mask of Urber's first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avon, once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the pearl divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay.
Erling y Matthias Branquias.
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago, were they not protected by some magic barrier.
Magic Marble.
Take a sorceress.
Llévate una hechicera contigo. Jennifer de los Dolores.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Vale, misión actualizada, Piedra Solar. Habla con Melbardo, pero voy a... Mierda, me he equivocado. Voy a marcarme esta misión mejor. Ah, no, esto. Habla con el bardo y busca... Pues voy a ir aquí primero. Pero haré un corte aquí en el vídeo y empalmaré para continuar, no os preocupéis. Todo llega en la vida. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Bueno, haré un corte aquí.
Winds howling.
Continuar.
The Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
Pues vale. Busca pescador de perlas y habla con él. ¿Puedo llamar a mi caballo? Ay, me he equivocado. ¡Sardinilla! ¿Dónde estás, Sardinilla? A ver. No, pero ¿cómo se subía al caballo? Ufa. Hola. Come on, boy. ¿Qué me va a costar llegar, sí?
Whoa there, Roach.
Cuéntame algo, va.
Not now.
¿Qué está mirando? A ver.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet?
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, will swim the waters of Skellige. Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige.
Skellige. Por allí sopla. Yo no veo nada.
Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avon.
What?
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing a historical treatise on the Enshe elves, under Ermien's tutelage.
Ermien? Man never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you like, I'll never tell you about the...
Joder, tío, si no sabía qué contar.
Oh!
Ah!
It's sure to be today. Yes, what is it?
Pues nada, no me lo ha querido contar el cabrón. Joder, tío. Qué cabrón, tío. El buscador de perlas está ahí en la... Pues voy a ir hasta el barco este. ¿Puedo pasar por aquí? Se jodió el barco. De verdad hay que ver, Bueno, pues los he tenido que cargar, porque claro, estos cabrones... Aquí ya he estado yo.
Must be the Pearl Diver's boat.
Bueno, pues voy a subir al bote. Esto está como mal mapeado, está mal diseñado. El gráfico se ve mal, tío. Si me tiro desde aquí... ¡Uah! ¡Dónde mor! Me he matado de milagro. No sé, yo aquí no veo a esta gente. Busca el pescador de perlas. Yo no lo veo por aquí ese tío. No lo encuentro.
Look, Early, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this.
Igual algo así.
You daft? Can't you see he's a witcher? What's a witcher doing here?
Never heard of Skelligers looting fallen warriors. That a tradition? I mean, these are your own people.
You not have eyes? What do you mean, our own? These are Pharaoh scum.
Went after the black ones with 2 longships. Fish brains.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Risking a lot.
Why? That a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters. Must have sensed blood.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things till it's too late.
We best get out of here, Matthias.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Hermione.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cape Cove. In a cove you can only reach from the sea.
We got nothing else for you, so if you're done, we'd rather get back up top.
I'm done. A good idea.
Vale. Han caído los dos por soldados fulminados. Queda otro por aquí, ¿no? Pero voy a encender aquel fuego. Habla con Jennifer de los dolores. Pero aquí es para donde yo he entrado. A ver, voy a ir hacia el otro lado, a ver. Por aquí no se ve nada ya. Marca, ¿qué es lo que marca? Están arriba. No sé. Vale, voy a marcarme. Yo sé que aquí hay un puerto por aquí. Hostia, está lejos, tío. Voy a meditar un poco. para recuperar pociones. Y voy a ver a la Jennifer de los Dolores. ¡Oca! ¡Ay! Que hay un mercader. Tu mercader.
Hey there. Come take a gander.
Greetings.
Show me your wares.
Voy a venderle todo esto que no me sirve para nada, para nada. Ya no me queda dinero. Joder, qué desastre. ¿Qué tiene por aquí este tío? Tiene alcrevite, esencia cristalizada. Tiene glifo menor de hard. ¿Esto qué coño es? Esto... nada, no tiene nada interesante.
So long.
Adiós, pavo. Voy a hablar con la esta. Con the more. Jennifer de los Dolores. Hola, Jennifer.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. So very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstones on Ord Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. We need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
Adiós.
Irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
¿Y ahora yo qué tengo que hacer? ¿Hablar con el Abra? Joder, tío. Eso está... Costa del Abismo. Bueno, pues voy a volver al punto de viaje rápido.
Druids warned us it would pour.
Pesados son, tío, de verdad. Esto tengo que explorar todo el chiringuito este, ¿sabes? Bueno, ya estoy aquí. ¿Qué hacéis? ¿Qué ya? Que sí que bueno. ¿Aquí no había estado yo ya?
Remember the spell? I remember you teaching me. And to think I thought you an overbearing cold shrew.
Están ellas ahí de palique.
Now, this is no time to get soft.
Estos bicharracos. Habla con Jennifer de los Dolores.
Any incriminating letters? Closets full of skeletons?
We've not even opened the door yet.
It's a highly complex magic barrier. Let's try it.
Yaka Ligen!
Coño.
woken the sentry.
I'll take it.
Vale, es un golem. Los golems son... Sí lo sé, yo. Los golems son ogroides, ¿no? No, ¿qué son los golems? No son de esto tampoco. Bestias, no. Constructor, sí, vale. No te enreches, no te enreches. Pensaba que era mucho. Dame algo, dame algo. No me das nada, ¿no? Pues quítate de ahí, Cirila, que quiero ver si me da algo. Eres muy pesado.
Perhaps this was not a good idea after all.
Pero no hay ningún regalito. Epa.
Pretty cozy. Doesn't look much like a lab at all.
That proves nothing. We must look around.
It's a bit low, isn't it? Rummaging through his papers.
You wish to come, my dear.
My dear.
Portrait of Siri, I think.
No, that's not me. Where's the scar?
It's definitely you. Really
Está
captured
enamorado, está
you.
enamorado.
Sure, Avalok's only interested in you for your magic abilities.
Very funny.
Se toca con los dibujos por la noche. De una forma muy amorosa. Bueno, vamos a investigar. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí que yo pueda investigar? A ver, por ejemplo, aquí hay para saquear pasta. Aquí hay algo.
Didn't know he had a sweet tooth.
Bueno. Examinate
It
it.
seems someone was literally just here.
Qué interesante.
Avalok's assistant, maybe?
No. Somehow doesn't seem like Avalok to have one.
A distillate? Smells
Verbena.
Verbena es algún tipo de...
Haha, what?
No, nothing.
No,
Sometimes
nothing.
you really get on my nerves, you know.
Claro.
Herbs. Not very incriminating.
Wait. We've not examined the entire laboratory yet.
Pero no me empujes. Oh, la hostia. Oye, hay más cositas, ¿ves? Voy para allá. Un cepillo.
Feel like I've walked into somebody's bedroom.
Yen. Jennifer de los Dolores, ven aquí, ven. Mira lo que he encontrado, Jennifer, eso que es el árbol genealógico. Wow, it's very good. Me cago en todos los enlaces y todos los, ¿no? De las distintas dinastías monárquicas.
Genealogical chart of the Enhanikir, the Elder Blood, from Laura Doran.
To me. You never showed me the full version. I had no idea Viedmont of Eden was an ancestor. Was he the one who punished his daughters with a hot iron? Or the one who had his own father's eyes gouged out?
Him of the daughters. My, even I'd never seen the full version. Seems Avalok has analyzed all the parts of Lara's gene, even those we thought extinct.
He's only analyzing? Really believe that? If he's anything like our mages, I seriously doubt he's standing back and observing how Lara's descendants are doing.
I don't think we'll ever know if or how deeply the elves have meddled in the gene's mutation.
Did you have a hand in what Geralt mentioned? The work of those human mages?
Of course not.
Let's look at his notes.
Gods, he spent over 2 centuries on this. He was the first to study Lara's gene. Volker? Some entries about Ciri, but it's here, later, that things get interesting. He actually tried to cultivate a genetic mix like Ciri's, but one excluding the human line.
Meaning what exactly? That I ought to be looking about for giant jars holding my siblings?
Don't be foolish. Avalok never got that far. Apparently all his experiments ended in failure. You are unique.
And that's why we've the wild hunt to continue. Let's carry it on. See if we can't find something even more interesting.
Vale, sigamos explorando. Ay, sigamos explorando con la exploración. Tiene la antorcha que no veo nada. ¿Qué tenemos por aquí? Lingote de acero, piel vieja de oso, pasta alquímica.
Someone's there, beyond the door.
Hay cosas ahí. Voy a coger esto. No abrir esa puerta aún. Examinate.
Elves sure know their fragrances. Mirror standard. Might have expected a hidden portal.
Let's see what Avalok's really planning.
¡Yepa! ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Quién es esa?
How did you get in here?
Chacha.
We mean you no harm.
I care not at all why you're here. Get out.
¿De qué va vestida? ¿O de qué no va vestida?
I remember you. From Tir Nalia. Remarkable.
Tir
I
Nalia.
thought all elves looked alike to those of your race. If it's Avalok you seek, he's not here. I know. And yet you come here. What for? To spy on him. He tries his damnedest to save you every time you do something stupid. Is that not enough? What can you possibly know about that? You'd be surprised. He's told me a great deal about you.
Like what?
He said you shed Lara's features. I don't see whatever it is he sees. It seems a bit like trying to drink water from a mud puddle. But I imagine that belief somehow helps him with his task.
What task?
Do you think he trails you everywhere for pleasure? Even I grow ill at the sight of you.
It's incredible how those like you still believe you're superior to humans, in any way.
She's no human. She's a degenerate half-breed. To have no choice but to use something like that? It's humiliating.
Another word, and I'll...
What? You'll change nothing. She must do what she must. Then Avalach will finally be free.
Bueno, no sé.
If he hates me so deeply, why didn't he tell me to my face?
Avalok means that much to you.
What's that got to do with anything? If they despise me so, they should leave me be.
Siri.
Hay que ver, ¿eh? El melodrama
I'll level
este.
this place like I did Kaer Morhen. Shame I can't do that at will, because I'd really like to now.
Cuidado, adelante. Ah, no, todo roto. Madre mía, que ahora. ¿Se lo han cargado todo? Ja, 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 ja. ¿Ha sido divertida? Ja, 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 ja. Ja, 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 ja. Ja, 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 ja.
There, that's better. Let's get out of here.
Te ha pintado una barba. Qué cabrona. No me deja nada por aquí que yo me pueda... Bueno, vamos, va. Ay, no veas.
Must we return to the boat right away?
Something else you want to see?
Not here. On Hindersfjall. In Lofoten. I met a young man, Skjal. And I'd like...
He's dead.
What is it?
Siri. Skjal is dead.
What?
The Wild Hunt. Everyone? No one survived?
Skjal died later.
You sure it was him? You'd met him?
I was there. I saw his body.
Will you visit his grave with me? I'd like to say goodbye.
I'll go with you.
Thank you. Could you open a portal to Hindersfjord?
I can.
Let's do this.
Come back soon, alright?
See you.
Venga, vamos a ver el portal de Belén. Yeah!
Let's look around. Should be a relatively fresh grave mound.
300 points.
Thank you for coming. I detest graveyards, especially wandering them alone.
Graveyards, not my favorite either.
Why not?
Remind me of work. Never been to a cemetery to visit someone's grave. Always hunting some ghoul or rot fiend.
Frankly, I'd rather have come here with a contract to do some witch's work. Lasse, son of Njord. Olaf, son of Ova. Inga, daughter of Trotnir. Damn it. He's not here. Skjall has no grave. Geralt, I shan't leave until I bury him. Think, the body. What could have become of it?
They didn't burn it. Save that honor for kings and heroes. Doubt they left him in the garden, too.
Bastards.
What?
Bastards.
There's a pit. They fill it with sheep taken by Blackleg. Crabs pick at their bones at night.
Joder. Qué mal rollo, ¿no? ¡Ay! ¡Ay, está pobre hombre! ¿Es ese? Aquellos que están allí, ¿quiénes son?
What are you doing?
What you should have done long ago. We're burying Skjall.
Burying Craven? You defy the right of the elders. Begone! Leave this place. You defile our laws.
We're not bound by them.
Aye, and you've clearly no respect for our customs either.
Craven's place is in the ditch.
Oh my god, yeah.
Skjall saved your bloody lives. The Wild Hunt was after me. Had Skjall not led me away then, why they would have reduced Lofoten to ash.
What would the spectres be wanting of some lass who...
I am not some lass, and anyone who so much as touches this grave will learn that the hard way.
Aye. None will disturb it. Desecrating graves. Well, it's the only thing elders punish harder than fleeing the battlefield. And what you said.
Battlefield. Ah, Battlefield, sí. Luego
Can't know
jugaré
the
un
truth of
rato.
it.
Claro que sí.
The gods will judge Skjall now.
We were right to come. I was deeply troubled. You've no idea.
Well, they shouldn't spit on his name anymore.
Let's go.
Let's go, Van Damme.
Back to the boat.
Back to the boat. Oh, done! ¡Ay! ¿Qué ha pasado? Ah. Reúnete con Filipa en las ruinas élficas. Vale, pero eso será en próximas aventuras. Muy aventureramente.